back to when you really started all of this.
Well, that was...
Look at baby Elon.
I had no money whatsoever.
I've been slick since the womb.
Doing research in Silicon Valley on a completely different subject and trying to start this company at the same time. And when it came time to decide, do I want to do graduate studies or do I want to start this company? And I decided to start the company. I had no money. As a graduate student, I would have received a scholarship and a stipend and so forth.
That's crazy. This man had this vision since back then.
So we found that an office was actually cheaper than an apartment in Silicon Valley. So we got this dinky little office that had a leaky roof. It was just the nastiest place you can imagine.
And you lived in it too.
And I lived in it too and showered at the YMCA. This lasted for about 3 or 4 months. And the reason we chose this office, in addition to it being really cheap, was that there was an internet service provider on the floor on the floor below. So we were able to get really cheap internet access by drilling a hole in the floor and connecting to their server directly.
You know, this industry is so young, and we don't really know where it's going. But what do you see as the future of the internet?
I think the internet is the superset of all media. It is the be-all and end-all of media. One will see print, broadcast, arguably radio, essentially all media folding into the internet. And what the internet amounts to is it's the first two-way communication medium that is intelligent. It allows consumers to choose what they want to see, when they want to see it, and whether that be radio, whether that be print, whether that be television.
Today's episode that you may have too much money and power, we have Elon Musk and his robot girlfriend. So apparently Elon Musk threw this party and invited his robot girlfriend that has artificial intelligence, complimented her, and all this other weird shit.
Where are we going with this one?
Normal. The scariest part about this for me is that if I did not see the metal and
AI is getting real freaky.
this was a real human being. Over the years, Elon Musk has been associated with some very damning conspiracy theories. I thought him rolling through tunnels at 120 miles per hour was weird, but this has to top the damn scale of weirdness. Because what are you trying to do with her? And I'm not even just talking about this robot. Like, what is your plans for these robots? Are they going to be taking over humans? Like, taking and replacing human beings and doing their jobs? This is like the scariest episode of iRobot, and I can't believe that this is even a thing or that it's allowed. This is absolutely weird. And we all know how iRobot turned out. Some things are just not meant to be like played with or replaced. And I feel like human intelligence, actual humans, are one of those things, because what happens if old girl decides she don't want to be obedient, because that's what he said she was, kind, obedient, all this other weird shit. What if she don't want to listen to you one day and this motherfucker got steel arms? If I'm going to put her in a bear in a cage, I'm gonna go for old girl. She's strong. We don't know what the hell he putting in these robots. Well, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that artificial intelligent robots are the future? Do you think that we should allow them to function amongst society as normal human beings? Comment down below.
God help us. I don't know if y'all know, but these next 4 years is finna be crazy as f***. I'm talking about wickedly crazy. Starting with this year, we are about to
Is Elon Musk really racist, or is he misunderstood?
It's gonna be like,
Tell you what, these gestures could be very confusing.
Musk did before he got off the stage, after he did his speech. You cannot make this up, y'all. Look at this.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
I'm not tripping, right? We all seen what the f he did, right? Y'all, in the comments, tell me what the f this man just did. I cannot believe they are playing right in our face like, what y'all gonna do? That's essentially what they saying. We're doing it, but what are y'all gonna do about it? This says it all. Look at his back. I'm done, bro.
Talking about the Elon gaffe, where he's like, my heart goes out to you.
So
like, hey,
silly.
don't do that, though.
That's the perfect example of when you see a story,
Yes.
you believe it's true. If you believe he's a Nazi,
Right.
you're going to see him do a silly hand gesture and see that as that.
Well, he's saying my heart goes
Right,
out to
to you.
But that is how the Nazis did it.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. This is what I found out last night. That's also how they used to do the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, really?
The Pledge of Allegiance used to be done like this until the Nazis came along. And then we switched it to this, your hand over your heart. So we cut out that part.
There's going to be a screen grab of you.
Well, there's already a screen. Not a whole lot of human beings like you. You know that, right? So you're an oddity
Seems yes.
to chimps like me.
I gotta say,
Yeah, we are.
But one notch above a chimp.
Elon, he is smart.
And all these things. I'm like, how does this motherfucker have all this time and all this energy and all these ideas, and then people just let him do these things?
Because I'm an alien.
That's what I've speculated.
Yes.
I'm on record saying this in the past. I wonder
It's true.
if there was one. I was like, if there was like maybe an intelligent being that we created, like some AI creature that's superior to people, maybe we just hang around with us for a little while like you've been doing and then fix a bunch of shit. Maybe that's the way.
I might have some mutation or something like that.
You might. Do you think you do?
Probably.
Do you wonder? Like, are you around normal people? You're like,
I mean, with artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. You know those stories where there's the guy with the pentagram and the holy water, and he's like, yeah, he's sure he can control the demon. Didn't work out.
Can AI really turn against us?
Human is increasing.
I always think of AI robot when I see this stuff.
Present a very small percentage of intelligence. I try to convince people to slow down AI, to regulate AI. This was futile. I tried for years. Usually there'll be some new technology.
Elon Musk might not be from this time. There's a theory that he's actually a time traveler. Check this out. Musk has advanced technologies that seemed impossible, predicts the future with eerie accuracy, and there's chilling evidence that connects him to the past and the future. Coincidence? Keep reading. In 1953, a book called Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey was published, where a boy named Elon leads a mission to
What
Mars.
y'all think about
Musk has
this?
said his goal is to colonize
This some
Mars.
BS.
A photo from 1920 shows a man identical to him, an unknown ancestor, or himself traveling back in time. 3. Nikola Tesla claimed to have received messages from beings from the future. Curiously, Musk named his company Tesla, a tribute or a clue. In 2017, Musk tweeted that artificial intelligence was more dangerous than nuclear weapons. Now his company XAI is developing advanced AI because he already saw what will happen in the future. Coincidence or proof that he controls time?
Elon Musk wasn't the first person to invent the Neuralink.
I heard it was a rumor, but I didn't know who.
This was like 5-6 years ago, but they haven't seen him since. Like, they don't know where he went. Like, he just like disappeared. Him and his invention. It was an MIT student. It wasn't specifically a Neuralink, but it was like similar. Imagine a Neuralink that you could take off.
That's cheap.
I had to do some research on this thing. Will it make us as smart as AI?
To the internet, and it'll come back to him in like frequency. So like, I remember he did an interview and the guy asked him, he was like, what's the population?
Man, it's crazy how some people that come up with them great ideas, they either die or go missing.
And then ever since he disappeared, that's when Elon Musk came out with the Neuralink and he had a patent for it. So now it's his. Nobody
Copyrighted that.
Bro, what if they off that, bro? Cause you know how many people had the idea stolen?
Yeah, so many people.
So
they
imagine-
say, what's his name, created the light bulb. They said it's not really cuz. They said it was,
They said it was a black man?
yeah, it's a black man, low key.
Crazy, bro. No,
You gotta
hitman.
think about it too. That's way easier. That's less control with the. It's not inside of you.
Exactly, you
It's-
can take it off.
Elon have so many Starlinks surrounding the globe? And who gave him permission?
Elon, he has figured out, like, the secret of control. Cause they let him do whatever he want.
Is no one concerned?
What happened with Elon Musk? Which one? Yo, did they just drop some Oh, the event in LA? The recent tech fam. Yeah. I saw this.
I ain't gonna lie. This would be a good investment.
Bringing you whatever you want, communicating, putting up peace signs, literally communicating like real people. AI, all intelligent fam. And this is where he's so smart. My God. Yo, I'm ready to buy like 20 of these fam and just let it work. Oh, the cars, the self-driving? The cars. So his plan is to pretty much combine Airbnb and Uber. Put it into one and create cars that you can buy out that will make you money and pretty much be a self-sustaining Uber that drives itself. So crazy. The robots for serving people and stuff like that. You saw the video, right? Yeah. How it sounded exactly like a human.
Hey Optimus, what's up?
How's it going, man?
What do you think of the new Cybercab?
Cybercab looks amazing.
I know.
I'm trying to get a ride.
Dude, me too.
He thinks the biggest threat to mankind right now.
I'd say the biggest threat right now is population collapse.
Don't we have an overpopulation problem?
No, we have an under.
My question is, why would they slow down the population like that?
What we face is population collapse. Collapse. Like, people have no idea how fast the population is going to collapse. Like, one metric to track is the ratio of adult diapers to baby diapers. And like, Japan went past that point over 10 years ago. Like, a low birth rate is a slow death for a civilization. I'd rather civilization went out with a bang than a whimper in adult diapers.
What's a bang?
Bang would be World War III.
Elon Musk has suggested that we might be living in a simulation-like characters inside a highly advanced video game. This idea, once a topic of science fiction, has gained traction among scientists and philosophers. The Large Hadron Collider LHC in Switzerland, which smashes particles together to explore the fundamental nature of reality, has uncovered strange findings. Think about how video games work. Environments only load when the player moves through them. Some physicists suggest reality functions in a similar way, existing only as waves of probability until observed an idea, supported by the famous double-slit experiment. This experiment demonstrated that particles behave differently when they are being watched, almost as if they are aware of the observer's presence. Professor James Gates, a theoretical physicist, discovered something astonishing in the mathematical equations of the universe. Error-correcting codes, the same kind used in search engines and digital transmissions. Why would the fundamental structure of our universe contain such codes unless perhaps reality itself is programmed? If we truly are in a simulation, the biggest question remains: war, what is running it? Are we an experiment? A game? And if this is a simulation, what happens when it ends?
It's more than just insider trading. Like, the insider trading stuff, like the stock portfolio stuff, is quite trackable, but it's a lot more than insider trading.
The way they're acquiring wealth.
Correct.
And this is why his stock has value.
This is really going to get me assassinated.
He knows the secret of the market.
It's like, I'm not lengthening my lifespan by explaining this stuff, to say the least. I mean, I was supposed to go back to DC. How am I going to survive? This is going to kill me for sure. In fact, I do think, like, it's like, I actually have to be careful that I don't push too hard on the corruption stuff, because it's going to get me killed. It's like, I was actually thinking about that on the plane flight over here. It's like, if I push too hard on the corruption stuff, people get...
I'll tell you like this. This is where I'm working, okay? Y'all read that. This is where I'm working right now. The man who owns that company, I'll say Elon Tusk. You know, y'all know Elon Tusk. He has us working 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week.
Now that's crazy. 12-hour shifts.
Fire up all the machinery that they're using to build.
Every day of the week.
Up all the machinery that they are using to build these robots, okay?
I mean, that's good money. But your body has to be tired.
I work for TikTok, for Amazon, for Samsung, Fortune 500 companies all year. Nobody is pushing their people like this, okay? 12-hour shifts. He is trying to complete this for something. As soon as these robots go online...
You make sure ain't nobody high network.
Driving trucks and restaurants who don't think this can happen in Japan, they already have robots serving tables. They already have nurses that are being robotically projected from monitors to help patients. Your job is not safe, okay? 80% of the workforce will be killed by these robots. As soon as he puts these AIs inside of these robots, I promise it will think, be smarter, faster, and they do not need to sleep. We call in. I called in 3 days ago because I worked 6 days straight. Robots don't do that, and that's what they are pushing for. Have you sitting at home, the real ID, your dead now money, taking free governmental universal income, victim to the system. They do not want you out here moving how you want. They do not want you collecting resources. They don't want you to do anything without their knowledge. They want to track every transaction. They want to track your whereabouts. They want to know what you're thinking. And all they want to do is monetize and commercialize that. It's that mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is taking things that should not be for money or for sale and making them for sale, like your soul, love, things of that nature. And y'all say that it's not coming, but it's right around the corner. I promise you, this is coming. Where I'm working right now has proven that. This man sends drones on the top of the buildings, drones inside the building to count how many people are working at all times. It's not a game, bro. I'm telling
While
you.
the robots do everything.
What they're doing, like Facebook, all these companies are together. They're acting like they're competitors. They're not. They all have one agenda, and each of them are doing their part. I promise you. They're building bulletproof trucks with robots. I don't know if you've seen it, but look it up. Recently, a guy just got pulled over in Dubai by a Cybertruck police, and it had a robot in it, and the robot gave him a ticket for using his phone and not being buckled up, and they sent the fine to his phone. I promise you, bro, these cars are not for normal civilians. Do not make bulletproof trucks for civilians. He is going to supply and fleet out the military and the police force. We will not be able to run and hide. They've already stopped making V8 engines in trucks, and the Chargers are no more Hellcats or Hemis being produced. They're all V6s. We will not be able to escape this shit. These robots are going to take your job. They're going to be police force, and we're going to be on our asses like idiocracy.
I don't think we should try to have people live for a very long time. So it would cause ossification of society. Because the truth is, most people don't change their mind, they just die.
Is there a kind of ideal age, and how old would you like to get?
For me, I don't know. I mean, I certainly would like to maintain health for a longer period of time. I'm not afraid of dying. I think it will come as a relief.
Well, thank you, everybody. That's another one. Taking a look at Elon Musk. We all know he's a genius, but thanks again. I appreciate all the support. I'm just beginning this journey, so work with me. But I love you all. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you.